Technically, I'm Hispanic. Hispanic. I hate that word. When I was little, I once remarked to a family friend that I was Latina. Later on, she had a talk with me about how I should never call myself Latina, because such a label refers to women who are overt about their sexuality, such as Jennifer Lopez or Shakira. Instead, she informed me, I should call myself Hispanic. This made absolutely no sense to me, since I had seen the word Hispanic being used to refer to female Hispanic politicians. But I took it to heart and never referred to myself again as Latina. Later on in high school, my friends threw around the phrase Chicana and explained to me what it meant. People who are born in the United States to Mexican parents. Despite the fact that my mother was technically born across the border in the US, my friends assured me that the label still certainly applied to me, since she was raised in Mexico. And yet, when I took this phrase home, my mother also rejected it, saying it only applied to lower class Mexicans or children of illegal immigrants. I hated the word Hispanic, and I often tried to find ways around using the word. But the minute I came to college, I dropped it like it was hot. To me, the word Hispanic sounds like a word used in a laboratory, perhaps when sorting through boring unicellular organisms. This is a Hispanic. Put it in the left petri dish. That one, that's a Caucasian. Put it in the petri dish on the right. The word Hispanic has no life to it. To me, it always sounded like a dead, academic word used by an English-speaking culture to describe Spanish-speaking people in terms that the English-speaking people could comprehend. But mostly, I cannot use the word Hispanic because it is the word my mother invoked to distance herself from people she deemed below her. How could she abandon her own people, her own blood, out of some desire of acceptance from the higher class, from the academics in lab coats? When she condemned the use of any racial label other than the word Hispanic, what I heard from her was, I want the white majority to know that I'm just like them. We just differ in the one category, but beyond that, we are all the same. But I wanted to tell her that we are not the same. Yes, we are all people, and we are all equal. But as Latinos, we have a rich culture and a rich heritage that we come from. And why would we ever let go of that? And some Latinos have suffered racial oppression, and as a result have been pushed into what she referred to as the lower class. But it just as easily could have been us. Yes, I'm Hispanic, but I'm not like those other Latinos. But we are. We come from a common people, and history has screwed with some of us, but allowed others of us to escape discrimination. That doesn't give me a free pass to use my Latino brother as a stepping ladder to high society. Family is forever, and I would much rather be a so-called lower class Latina than abandon my roots And that is why I am not, nor will I ever be, Hispanic.